Happy St. Patty's Day. I had to change. I was feeling my Irish roots were being left, to the wayside. So top of the morning to y'all. And I'm going to go get me some Lucky Charms and we'll be good to go. That's all I got. Hey, guys, text out your teams. Get your friends, get your families, get your people on. We're going to give you some important training. We're going to record this, and you're going to want to forward this out to all of your teams. This is affecting everybody on this webinar and everybody on your teams that is not on this webinar. And so you guys are the ones that wake up, that get the information first and earliest. Great. But it's also our responsibility to pass that along and disseminate that information. And so with that, I love stories and storytelling. Richie, thank you for telling our story. We are creating a new story in the industry, and there's some really big things I'm going to touch on that are changing the way crypto is taking place in the world and actually really set us apart, make us very unique in this space. And I want to touch on some of that here in just a bit. But before I do, I love to start with stories. I think that bring energy and bring things to think about. Personally, my favorite stories are usually sports stories. So I'm going to tell you a quick story about my favorite football player, American football player for our Europeans who have joined us. Running back of all time, and my favorite running back of all time, I think he's the greatest of all time, is Barry Sanders. And if you go watch Barry Sanders highlight reels, you'll see, oh my gosh, like he played on the worst team with the worst offensive line, and he would have broken all of the records with all-time running if he hadn't retired at his peak. He was on his way to break all the records at the time. A linebacker, a Hall of Fame linebacker at the time, was interviewed, and they said, hey, when you got Barry Sanders out on the flat and it was one-on-one, you were going to miss him. You just didn't want to miss him so bad that you ended up on SportsCenter. And he was that good. He was just that quick. He was that fast. You knew you was going to miss him. But that's not why he's my favorite player of all time. Yes, he was fun. Yes, he was exciting. My reason why he was my favorite player of all time was near the end of his career. We didn't know he was going to retire. There was this up-and-coming college superstar shattering records in the college ranks named Marshall Faulk. And a sports reporter was interviewing Barry Sanders and said, hey, do you think Marshall Faulk is the next Barry Sanders? And Barry snapped at her and said, don't you do that. Don't you dare do that to him. He could be way better than I ever was. Don't you put caps or limits on his potential. See, this is the guy that when he scored a touchdown, he would run to the sidelines and grab waters so that when his linemen came off, he could give them water as they went to the bench because they were the ones that made the holes and made it possible for him to score touchdowns. See, our job is to lift people. Our job is to build people. Our job is to see people for the potential that they have inside and help them see it for themselves. Help them shine a spotlight on the greatness within. And this group is outstanding. You're turning heads, not only in this company, but in this industry with how fast you guys have come out of the gates and launched. And really people are taking notice. Holy cow, something new is happening in this MLM space. There's a new movement. There's a new energy. There's a new excitement. And we have the potential to change the world. Now, with that, it is important that we get the rules that we're playing by and we get what makes us different. I want to talk to you a little bit about that. Our owners, Ryan Smith and Chad Miller, have been in this financial education space for over 20 years. And I just want to give you the roots because it's important to understand where we come from, to understand where we're going, and understand some of the value of what we present. For 15 plus years, they would travel the country into large seminars. They'd fill hotel rooms with hundreds of people. They would provide a tip of the iceberg education on how to get your money to work for you, how to become an investor, how to get into the markets, get into stocks, get into Forex, how to get in a space where you are no longer working for your money was working for you. And they would tease it, they would touch on it, they'd get people excited on it, and then they would close them on getting a professional education by a trader that's made millions of dollars in the space. And these people would pay on the low end $10,000 American dollars for this education, up to 40, sometimes over $60,000 in education to fly to Utah and to spend time with professional traders to learn how to make money in the marketplace. That is the roots of our company. Getting your money to work from you, getting education, training, and learning how to make money in the markets from your home. Okay, but tens of thousands of dollars for that type of education. 5 years ago, one of our owners was at a network marketing convention and saw over 5,000 people going nuts over some oils. And they're like, oh my goodness. I mean, if they could go nuts over oils, imagine what they would do if they could learn how to get their money to work for them or to make money. And so the genesis of our company was born. Let's take this education to the masses. And so our company has been educating people on how to work from home, how to get their money to work for them for the last 5 years. Instead of spending tens of thousands of dollars, people could spend $200 or less a month to get professional traders to educate, train, and give real-time market analysis with signals on what to buy, what to sell, when to get in, when to get out, and how to get your money to work for you. That is the backbone of our company. We are a financial education company. And with that, we've taken those roots into cryptocurrency. Why do I tell you that? If you are not on Crypto One, you're dropping the ball. In fact, Crypto One is the tip of the iceberg of all the other things that we present, because it's not the only thing that we teach you how to diversify and how to make money and how to get your money to work for you. But if you're not on Crypto One, you're not getting the education from the professional traders. If you're on Crypto One and you have not attended the webinars and you have not listened to the professional traders, that's like paying for a college education and not showing up. And I know a lot of you probably did that, paid for college education and didn't show up. I showed up a couple of times. I'm sure I did. But why would you do it? So we're paying for an education that's worth tens of thousands of dollars. People have paid $50,000, $60,000 for this education. And then because we're not paying that much for it, we take it for granted. And so we don't get on. So the first thing I would tell you is you need to be on Crypto One. The reason why that's important, some of this group started with a product called Crypto Edge. Crypto Edge was like the precursor to Crypto One. If that's where you started, you need to go into your back office. You need to log in. You need to click on products. You need to click on, what's the terminology? The recurring products. Somebody's type it in the thing. There's a link there, because you want this product month after month. You want to continue subscription products. Thank you. Manage your subscription, and you want to upgrade from Crypto Edge to Crypto One. You need to do it this month, because this month you can lock in the $100 price point for the next 3 months. It will go to $150 April 1st. Why am I telling you this? Many people on our team signed up with Crypto Edge. They have not got to Crypto One, so they're not going to get the alerts that are coming out. They won't get the mirroring when that becomes available. They won't get the additional benefits of Crypto One, which will make them a lot of money. And you need to upgrade, and you need to upgrade now. So go in, manage your subscription, add Crypto One as a subscription product. Get on it now while it's at a discounted rate. Next reason why it's very important you're on this webinar. Many of you came in on a pre-launch where we started to sign people up in January, and then we didn't put them into the system until February. Does that make sense? So when you signed up, took a play, spent $50, got a distributor ID, but then we didn't start buying products until February. Now you're thinking, hey, that might be me. This falls in my suit. Well, if you go in to buy your distributor fee today, so if you sign up a distributor today and they add Crypto One today, which we should be teaching everybody to do, to sign up as a distributor, to add in Crypto One, and then to start setting up their mining as soon as they can, or as soon as they can fit it in their budget, right? It automatically populates Crypto One as a subscription product. Beautiful. It's wonderful. It's just automatically there at checkout, and they actually have to uncheck the box to not have it as a subscription product. However, if somebody is going into sign up as a distributor and then come back to add a product, It adds the product a la carte. And what do I mean by that? It means it's not being added as a subscription product, which means you and many of your team signed up for Crypto Edge or Crypto One on a one-time basis for 1 month, which means you need to go back in and manage your subscription. You need to go back in, sign in, go to manage subscriptions and add Crypto One. And you need to do it this month while Crypto One is at a discounted price when you can get it for $100. Why is this important? You need to not only do it yourself, you need to go educate your team that they want to get in on Crypto One, that the alerts just became available, that the account mirroring will be available later this month, that Crypto One is the fastest, easiest way with the least amount of money out of pocket to make money in the crypto mining, in the cryptocurrency markets. We're not talking mining yet. And everybody that gets into our company needs to be in crypto on Crypto One. You need the education. You need to learn from the professionals. If you don't get your money to work for you, you're going to work until you die. That's Warren Buffett. So get in. Now, if you've signed up for Crypto One, make sure you've signed up for it on a subscription basis. Go manage your subscriptions. If you signed up for Crypto One and have not been on a webinar, sign up for your first webinar this week. Repent. Get it right. Start learning. People are saying, hey, we do this or we do that or we get. If you haven't been on, you don't know what we do. And if you don't know what we do, how can you teach, educate, and show other people how to be successful in this space? And trust me, mining is beautiful. I love mining because it's so easy. Set it and forget it and leave it and walk away. But why would you do mining if you didn't understand the market space? So learn the market space. Take the education. Get the courses that are worth tens of thousands of dollars. Don't take them for granted because we're only getting them for $100 right now. Just think, holy cow, that's a sale. I mean, people are paying $40,000, $50,000 for a college education to be able to trade these types of products, and we're getting multi-millionaire traders that are teaching us real time on how to analyze the markets, when to get in, when to get out, how to buy, how to sell, and everything that you need to know about cryptocurrency. I am selling Crypto One strong because you need to go in, you need to manage your subscription, make sure you're not on Crypto Edge, you're on Crypto One, and make sure you're on it on a subscription basis, and then you need to go teach that to your teams, and you need to start that today. Next thing, in terms of duplication, Crypto and Crypto One is just one of many products that we have that can help you work from home and make money and get your money working for you. Jeremy's over there saying, I have the all-in. Okay, great. For simplicity's sake, we've kept the message very simple. Crypto One, right now it's $100. It will be $150. And then from there, we go, that's a month, we go to crypto mining. And I'm going to touch on crypto mining here in a second. However, when you get 3 of your friends, 3 of your family, 3 of whoever that say, yeah, I want to be in this space. I want this education. I want to learn from the best. I want my money working for me. Of course I do. And that shouldn't be a super hard conversation. If it's super hard, you're doing something wrong. What I mean is, I don't think you have any friend or family member that doesn't want to make money, that doesn't want their money working for them. Or if crypto is really the emerging market, wouldn't want to be ahead of it. You need to simplify your message and make sure that they understand, hey, this is a space they want to be in. Like, don't let them miss it. But you get 3 people on a subscription, 3 people getting this education, getting Crypto One, and your product is free. You get it for free. How cool is that? You're getting a world-class education worth tens of thousands of dollars for free. But here's where it becomes really cool, and this is just now training. When you get 3 and yours is free, you should automatically go in and manage your subscription. And if you haven't already bought the all-in for all of our education, for all of our products, you should upgrade your subscription to an all-in subscription. Why do I say that? Well, typically that runs $199. But if you have 3 people on a subscription product, you get it for free. Yes, it doesn't matter if it's Crypto One or it's the all-in. If you have 3 people on a subscription, you get it for free. So now you're getting over $200 worth of monthly subscription training for free. But now you can learn how to buy into startup companies. Now you can get into Forex. Dan and Hazel have been using the Forex, the FX1 product, and with great success, he's been making money from home with FX1 and Forex trading. And he's making over 500, I think that's pounds a week. I don't even know what pounds are because they sound heavy. But that's what us Americans, we just don't know anything about, what we should. So, but it's amazing what you can do with these products, and you don't have to be a big time investor to be making money in these markets. But once you get 3 for free, you should get everybody to upgrade to the all-in so that they can start to diversify. But that also is free for them. And oh, by the way, that creates more volume for the whole team. So everybody benefits as if you're now paying $200 a month, even though you're getting your products for free, and now you get more products for free. So why, if you're getting it for free, wouldn't you upgrade? So we need to teach our teams how to get on Crypto One right now while it's at a promotional price of $100 a month, how to manage your subscription, log in, go manage your subscription, go make sure you are on a monthly residual. And there's a couple of things here. You will not get paid your commission checks unless you have your personal PV. So if you're not managing your subscription, you might not get a check. This is important. You are not going to go with us on your trip to Puerto Vallarta or Nueva Vallarta in May if you are not on a auto ship. Travis, you put big, long things there. Holy cow, I need to read this. Oh, yeah, he's just giving you an update because he's organized. I'm not as organized. Travis is the man. If you guys are following him, I love it. His trainings are awesome, and he's on it, and he's scheduled. And I'm always, like, behind schedule. But that's good. You find great people, and then you work with them. Fantastic. So, guys, Crypto One, FX One, all of this education, it's great to get it. It's better to use it. Get on it, log on it, be a part of it. Okay, there's been a lot of conversations. That's the piece. You need everybody to watch this video for those last 5 minutes. Everybody needs to understand about the subscriptions and managing the subscriptions and when they get it for free and that they should upgrade, and they need to go make sure that they are on a subscription or they're not going to get paid. Go to Nueva Vallarta and they're not going to like you anymore. Oh, and by the way, if they don't do it in March, then they get the higher price and then they're really not going to like you anymore. So make sure, just so that they like you, that you educate them and you do it right. There's been a lot of talk about mining and about mining being legal. And crypto mining in particular. And Genesis Mining is being sued right now. They're the largest mining company in the world, and they're being sued in North Carolina. And I just want to bring this up because crypto mining in no way, shape, or form is any government, country, anywhere considering crypto mining illegal today. They are not. There isn't one. Now, the U.S. market is the most stringent, the most regulated market, one of, if not the most regulated market in the world. And the challenge to Genesis Mining isn't that what they're doing is illegal, it's how they're doing it. And there's debate on that. Wyoming saying, hey, come here, where we have free power, lots of land, and put us to use. We're going to be very open to crypto mining, and all things crypto. They just put out a big thing last week saying, we want you all in Wyoming. North Carolina, they're going to go to the courts. And so the way our American laws work, there are no laws. Nothing's illegal. It's sort of a gray area until something gets challenged, and then the government rules on it, and then there becomes precedent, and then the laws are formed around that. And so crypto is so new that a lot of laws have not been established and will be established through the court system. And so Genesis Mining is going through the court system, and what's being challenged is not that mining is illegal, it's how they're doing it is a security. That's what they're asking. And what they mean by security is they're pooling the funds and they're pooling the returns and they're divvying it out. And so what that means is, let's say they have 1,000 servers, which they actually have hundreds of thousands of servers. They're the largest in the world. But let's just say they have 1,000 servers. If I buy a crypto mining pack today with Genesis, I can instantly today start getting the benefits and start receiving returns on that. And the reason why? Because they're not going to add any more servers. What I'm buying is a small percentage of all of those 1,000 servers, and I get my share along with all of you that are also buying in based on how much I put in. So I put in $50, I'm going to get a really small share of those 1,000 servers. Jeremy, he's a high roller. He puts in $500,000. He's getting a big share of all of those servers. And then we just get, based on what those 1,000 servers produce, our percentage share. Well, what's being challenged is by pooling the asset and divvying the returns, that's being challenged to be a security. And then it gets managed by the SEC, and then to sell it, you have to have a securities license, and it changes the laws, rules, and regulations. Well, okay, we're not Genesis Mining. If we have 1,000 servers today, and I go buy 2 servers, you notice I can't turn it on instantly. It takes 7 to 10 days to turn on our servers. That's because they got to spin up the new equipment. They got to get it online. They got to get it appropriated to my crypto wallet because, oh, it's not Jeremy's equipment and Sean's equipment and my equipment and we share it. It's my equipment. And they don't give it to me until my equipment is attached to my wallet. So I won't start getting returns or deposits until there's 1,002 pieces of equipment because those 2 are mine and Jeremy can't have them even though he's the high roller. Does that make sense to you? We are selling pieces of equipment to our people. And I don't know a government on the earth that's telling anybody anywhere. I haven't heard anybody saying you can't crypto mine and you can't buy or sell crypto mining equipment. And that is what we're doing. We're selling crypto mining equipment. And that has not been challenged in any country, in any government, anywhere. You can go buy equipment and you can go buy computers and you can spin them up and you can start mining in your house today. If that gets challenged, then you're going to have to shut down Best Buy because then the Best Buy can't sell the equipment to go do mining. And that's what we're doing. We're selling crypto mining equipment. We're legal in every country in the world, including the US. Did you get that? Sid's given us commingling of funds, a big security issue. We don't do that. We don't commingle the funds. So we're not commingling the asset. We're not commingling the funds. The deposits from my asset are getting deposited directly into my wallet. It's mine. Jeremy can't have it. Got it? Okay. Next thing, we had a change in contracts on the mining stuff. There's been some positive talk. There's been some negative talk. I just want you to know from all the research that I'm doing, it's very typical that this mining equipment will run profitably for 5 or more years. 5 years, it seems to be the mark that I've been seeing the most frequently. By selling you the equipment and saying, hey, you get that for the life of that equipment, you just picked up a couple of years of free mining. Oh, and it's yours. And it's no longer who owns it and is it shared and am I getting a piece of somebody else's equipment? No, we just established ourselves as legal another step because it's your equipment going into your wallet and you get a couple of extra years of mining for free. It's guaranteed for the first 1,000 days, but guys, this stuff's going to go on a lot longer than that and you're going to be printing money and you're going to be getting the daily deposits. And in 5 years, I believe every single one of you can be financially done from this deal. Whether you make money in the comp plan but if you'll use our products consistently, in 5 years, every one of you can be financially done. Last thing I want you to think about in terms of the subscription, if somebody buys a $5,000 mining pack or greater, they get enough daily deposits that within about a month, 35, 37 days, they have enough money to go buy their next $500 contract. And then it's 33 days, they get another $500 contract. Then it's 30 days, they get another $500. Essentially, if you teach your people to compound, save their Ethereum and buy new contracts, if they go 5,000 or above, if they don't want to trade, they don't necessarily have to, they could buy a new contract every month with just that initial purchase. Rolling it and buying a new one, rolling it and buying a new one. You want to teach compounding to everybody on your team because everybody should be saving Ethereum because what's better than having 8 servers printing Ethereum every day? Well, 16 servers printing Ethereum every day. So I've bought my 4th Ethereum contract, mining contract this week, and I continue to compound and buy more contracts myself because I want hundreds and eventually thousands of machines mining Ethereum for me on a daily basis. And I want you to be in that same place so that we can retire and then we can do these meetings, but we can do them live in Bora Bora this month. And then we could go to, Tahiti in another quarter, and we can just go do some fun things. And why we do that, hopefully we're doing important things for the communities, for the cities, for the states, for the countries that we live in, and for the people we serve. So I know it's St. Patrick's Day. Some of you are probably already started. Some of you want to get started. Go have fun. Go take care of your kids. Go take care of your spouses. Go get your green on, and go tell people that the world as we know it is changing, and it's the largest transfer of wealth in the history of man, and they're going to miss it, or they're going to get rich on it. That's the bottom line. They're either going to get in and it's going to change their life, or they're going to miss it and say, man, I missed it. I missed the .com. I missed the cell phone boom, and now I missed the darn crypto boom. And it's going to be another one of those regrets. So don't let it be a regret. Don't let it be a regret for your friends. Go make it the greatest day of your life. Thanks for being on.
Thanks, Lance. Have a great one.